Live from New York. Yeah. I tried. Oh, I hear a replay. Is that me? Yeah, that was me. That was me. Why don't I hear you, though? Where did you go? You've disappeared from audio. I don't hear you anymore. Did something change? Did I change something? It could.
No, I did it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, he did it.
I didn't want things to go well. That's just who I am.
Well, I can understand that. It's much more comforting when things don't go well because that's what we're used
I know.
to.
We know how to deal with that.
You've grown another head out of your right shoulder. What is happening there?
That is my right shoulder head. We're just calling him Gary for now.
Gary, okay.
I like that name. I think we should change.
You want a better name?
Hello, right shoulder head.
This is Valdo Jr. For those of you who have been with us a while, Valdo Jr. was in one show, and I'm going to say in January a year ago? No, it was over the summer. It was over the summer. It was July. It was last July. He drove all the way from Wyoming to California to see us.
California, that's right.
A car that is now dead.
Unannounced.
Yes. And you are not in California right now.
No, we are actually in Casa de Valdo Jr.
Wyoming.
And that is in Laramie?
Laramie, Wyoming.
We're not the middle of buttfuck nowhere, but we're very close.
You can see it from here.
Yeah, you can get there from there. Now, tell me if I'm mistaken, and I mentioned to you, Valdo, before when you told me where you were. Isn't there a movie, like a Western, called Laramie?
Called Laramie? Is that true?
Isn't that true?
If you go down third, no, actually second, they have all the characters from Laramie on the street signs.
So they acknowledge it and they embrace it and they celebrate it.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. Kind of like
the Whatevereth anniversary of it.
The Whatevereth, yeah. Well, cool. That's fun. We're going to do a couple things tonight. I've got another feature in our Conrad-A-Thon series, which is going to be spectacular. I promise.
Is this something that will never die? I mean, that we will never reach the end? Will new Conrad movies be getting discovered over time so that we can never really reach an end to this?
Yeah, I think despite the fact Conrad died 2 years ago, I think he's still making movies.
Still working hard.
Yeah, no, he's still producing stuff. And they're actually getting better. So do the math on that. Part of the answer to your question relies on technology because I think about half of my library of Conrad films is VHS.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to
do those while we can.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some fancy connecting and converting to make that work.
Yeah. In
the meantime, we've got a plethora of stuff like this classic that we're going to be watching tonight. And as you can see, this insert was printed on the finest inkjet printer. And look at this.
Written and directed by Conrad Brooks.
Oh yes. And the nice thing about Conrad's films, especially if you're an investor, Conrad didn't waste money on things like regular DVDs. These are rewritables. So when you're done watching the film, you can actually store some Word documents on here if you want to. So it's great stuff. I mean, Conrad thought of all angles. But before we do that, I want to play a little game. Well, actually, you know what? Before we do anything else, I actually have to take a bit of a serious moment. So I have a number in my contacts on my phone that I will no longer be using, and Tawny Katane died today.
My Lord.
I've been trying to find out what happened because she was only 59. I mean.
Yeah.
So it's bizarre. I mean, I used to talk to Tawny quite a bit because she would do the convention circuit, and she would sometimes ask me about other shows, get advice on shows, and then she would also try to get involved in my shows. So she would contact me every once in a while. But very bizarre. I don't know if there was some substance abuse there or something going on.
Found at home, so it could go one of a couple of ways.
Yeah. Very bizarre. Anyway, rest in peace, Tawny Katane. I mean, you and I, Valdo, are of the generation we remember those Whitesnake videos, and
she was in Tom Hanks' bachelor party.
That's right. Yeah,
she was the wife or the girlfrild in Tom Hanks' bachelor party.
And what year was that film? 85?
Yeah, had to be.
Okay,
yeah.
so that is why.
You know how I know that?
That's why I'm feathering my hair this way tonight.
There you
Just
go.
so
That's
it's all in respect of Tawny Kitane's 1980s film career. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
I'm sure that's it.
So, as I said, I want to play a little trivia game. I'm kind of stalling a little bit as people file into the chat room, so we have some people to play along here. But what I'm going to do is I've got some trivia that's associated with some movies, and it's based on a picture that I'll put up, and then we'll ask a series of questions as it relates to whatever film the picture is from, or the characters. I'm not even sure how it works because I haven't. It's from a little book that I got.
Oh, nice.
See?
Okay.
So
we're in picture trivia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can get started with this. People will file in as we go along here. So our first one is this picture, and the very first question that we'll be asking about this picture is, who are the actors in this film?
Harrison Ford and someone else.
I think that's a good start.
It is a good
sure
start.
I know the other person, just don't know her name.
Yeah, she was just in something I saw recently, and I thought to myself, where do I know her from? And so I did an IMDb check, because I always do that when I'm watching stuff to see what the connections are. And I realized that she was the lead actress in this particular film.
Now, this is a good piece of trivia too. I have never seen this film.
Are you serious?
I have never. I was in Japan when this film came out, and it was gone when I got back, and it either didn't play or didn't play well in Japan, even though that makes no sense because it was all about Japanese culture in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know what it's about. I know the themes. I know the characters to a certain degree. I know kind of how it rectifies itself. But I've never seen it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask all 4 questions as people, so we can answer them all. And Valdo Jr. knows that we try to give the chat room a little bit of time to answer, just because they're about 20 seconds delayed. So first question was,
they're slow.
And they're yes. Who are the actors in this film? What is the title of this film?
Yeah. When
was this film released, and who is the director of this film?
Okay. Ooh.
I mean, this is a pretty standard. I mean, most people should know most of the answers. Right. I mean, I can understand not knowing the actress's name, because despite the fact that this is a pretty big role for her, I don't think she really went on to be any more successful than this moment. Maybe I'm wrong in that. I'm not sure. So, what's chat doing here?
Is it that one annoying chick, Frenchie? Hey, come on. Oh, is it? Is it Karen Allen?
It is Karen Allen.
It looks like Karen Allen. Now, Karen Allen was in, what is it? National Lampoon.
Animal House.
No, Animal House. Yes, yeah. What else was she in? Oh, she was in something else.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was I was watching very recently that she was in, and I thought, and much older, and I'm like, I know her from somewhere, and I finally put it all together. Okay, so we do know it's Karen Allen. We do know it's Harrison Ford. We do know the name of the film is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? Or what was it called? Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Indiana Jones, and it was just Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, when was this released? When was this film released?
In between the second and the third Star Wars films.
Okay, that makes sense.
79 to 81, somewhere in there.
That makes a lot of sense.
No, 80, 81.
That makes a lot of sense. The okay, well, I'll see what chat says, then I'll give you the answer. And the final question is, who is the director?
Now, it was a collaboration.
Yeah.
Which was the point.
Okay, let me read the description. This is
two big guys from the 70s, but one actually did the directing.
Right.
That's what
this is a non-spoiler description. It says it's the first full collaboration between two superstar filmmakers. It resulted in an unrivaled blockbuster that circled the world, apparently Japan, Valdo. As certainly as the lead character himself did in the film. Tom Selleck was originally cast to play the lead, but then Magnum P.I., which Selleck had contracted to do, was sold as a TV series, so he had to drop out. And the actor who eventually played the part came in, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Now, I have to fess up, I thought this was a different movie.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
What'd you think? Yeah. What'd you think of Shanghai Nights? What'd you think this was?
I thought it was Blade Runner.
Oh!
Look at him. He looks the same.
That's true.
Yeah, but he looks the same now. A little bit more gray,
but I didn't know that. I didn't know the Karen Allen part because I kept going, well, Karen Allen was in Indiana Jones. And I'm like... So here's like two of these things, right, were happening in my head.
Yeah.
And there was a gap between them.
Yep.
And I couldn't somehow fucking close that gap to realize I was thinking of the wrong thing, and the picture was the right thing. Okay, never mind.
And of course...
Yes, I've seen Indiana Jones.
Okay. I figured that was a little weird. Okay, so...
There's not enough neon in that picture for it to be...
I don't know. It's raining outside. There's some indirect light of some sort.
It was released in 1981.
Okay.
And the director, Steven Spielberg, of course. Now, there's some bonus trivia here. We're going to try the bonus trivia for this particular one, but if it's too difficult, we're not going to do it for the next one. What kind of snakes were used in The Well of Snakes? I'm sorry.
Ooh.
What kind of snakes were used in The Well of Souls?
Oh, yes. Well, they were still snakes.
They were snakes.
That's kind of easy when you see the answer.
You know what, Jay? Much of life is easy when you know the
answer. Yes, good point and very true. Thank you. What kind of snakes were in the Well of Souls? And while we're waiting for an answer there, what did Marion call the inn she ran in Nepal? What was the name of that inn?
Oh. So this wasn't the first one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was what the guy burned, the Nazi burned his hand. Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
Drinking guys under the table.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
And the final question, I'll throw them all out there. How high was the Staff of Ra?
Oh, shit. I don't know. How tall is Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
A bit taller than that.
Yeah.
A little taller than Harrison Ford. Okay.
Well, that's an important part of the movie too. I mean, at least I remember this,
right, that
they converted it wrong, and so the Nazis were looking in the wrong place.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so they found the proper whatever measurement for it, and were much more successful.
And we don't have Indiana Jones, but we do have a Wyoming Valdo Jr. in the back, apparently, with that hat. With the hat.
I mean,
and that's Australian Wyoming Valdo Jr.
That's Crocodile, Wyoming.
That's Wyoming crocodiles. You got to watch out for these suckers.
Okay.
They'll eat your mother.
All right. So the answers are: the type of snakes in the Well of Souls is asps.
I was going to say that. I'm happy because they were small, they were short, they were.
I was going to say pythons,
angry.
But that was
no, python's too long, too thick.
The name of the inn that Marion ran was called the Raven.
Nah.
And the Staff of Ra was about 72 inches, minus about a foot, to honor the Hebrew god whose ark this is. I'm just reading this word for word. So there you go.
There you go.
All right. Our next one. Ready for number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Here's our next.
That was good.
Here's our next one.
okay.
All right. That could be a fucking ton of things.
Any of the movies.
I know.
Okay. First question. Who are the actors in this film?
That's not very clear.
Who are the actors? Yeah, see, sadly, I had to, and the way I did this is I took pictures of the picture in the book.
Oh, yes. Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Because that was really the only way I had to do it at the time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can guess. I think the guess would be pretty accurate.
So who are the actors in this film? What is the title of this film? When was this film released? And who is the director? It's the same 4 questions.
Ooh, okay.
Same 4 questions.
All right.
I know one of all of those questions.
Do you really?
And it's the obvious one. It's the only one I know.
Then I probably know at least two. I think I know two.
Actually, I would know two because one of the answers has to be the same person, right?
Right. Okay, so maybe even three.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think I know one of the in between ones.
Okay,
the year I'm going to have to guess.
So we have.
I think I can guess pretty well too.
We have Woody Allen and Diane Keaton. I think Woody Allen is correct, but that's not Diane Keaton, right?
That's not Diane Keaton.
Yeah.
That looks more like Mia Farrow, but with long hair, which she never had.
Right.
It also looks like Princess Leia, but then we were just talking
Carrie
about Star
Fisher?
Wars. Yeah, it looks like Carrie Fisher.
Not really.
No?
Thank you, Voldo Jr. That's mine.
All right, fine.
Oh, holy crap. All right, so Iowa Joe is correct. That is Woody Allen and Diane Keaton. Does not look anything like Diane Keaton.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Because every time you see a picture of Diane Keaton from this movie, she's dressed in a particular way.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I'm to understand?
I don't know. I've never seen this movie. I'm not a huge Woody Allen fan.
Okay.
So,
is it Manhattan?
Well, Iowa Joe has the right answer for the film too, which is Annie Hall.
It's Annie Hall.
Yep.
Okay, because the Annie Hall Diane Keaton is wearing like suspenders and a white men's dress shirt and a tie. That's the when you always see Diane Keaton and Annie Hall. That's the look. And in fact, she still wears that.
I mean, that really does not look like Diane Keaton in any way.
No, it's not.
It's very strange. But who are we to question the book here? And of course, so when was the film released? Do we have a date?
I'm going to say 1977.
Okay. It is not Dick Van Dyke. There is no Dick Van Dyke in this picture or any picture we have had prior or after.
All right.
Actually, but you know what? Hang on.
Oh, he's got something.
The thing about synchronicities is that today, as I was moving some things around in this wall of radio station albums I have to my left, as I came across this album. And yes, Dick Van Dyke is part of this cast.
Dick Van Dyke connection. Wow. Ian Fleming. That's the part of this I never remember.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. He wrote Bond.
And let me see here. It's hard for me because it blocks my view. This character gave me fucking nightmares all my childhood.
Again, a movie that I never made it through.
Really?
Yeah. Again, I know a lot of it, but I think once we got to that character, I was done.
And I had a real crush on her as a kid. And let's see, Dick Van Dyke is here somewhere. I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a balloon. No, that's down. Keep going back.
Let me find it. Where the hell is he? Where is he? Oh, he's up here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's
again doing an accent he has no right doing.
No. And why is this guy's name Albert Broccoli? Where is he?
Albert Broccoli did all the Bond films.
Oh, seriously? Producer?
He's the producer of all the Bond films, yes.
And the other cool thing about this is that the castle they used for this film is the real life castle Neuschwanstein.
Neuschwanstein. Yes, it is.
When Cinderella's castle.
Yes, it is.
Exactly. So anyway, that's pretty cool. But that didn't answer the question. So Voldo, you were absolutely correct. It is 1977 for this film, and the director was the actor Woody Allen.
Also Woody Allen.
So
Diane Keaton. I'm gonna have to.
Stein that has it on there somewhere.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Neuschwanstein?
Yeah.
Wow.
Neuschwanstein.
I will find it at some point.
Should we do the bonus trivia on this, or should we go to?
Keep going.
Bonus trivia.
This is again, not my genre. So we'll be interested to see if there's any way to come up with it.
Bonus trivia for this film that we're talking about, which we've determined to be Annie Hall. The bonus questions are: what kind of car did the title character drive? Second bonus question is: what was Weird Brother Dwayne's stated compulsion? And the third one is, what was the director's original title for the film?
Oh, wow.
Hint, it's a word that means the inability to feel pleasure.
Wow. All right, car. Man, that's a great question. Reggie says Jeep. God, I don't know. Oh, there's the Stein.
That's the Neuschwanstein?
The Neuschwanstein right there. Put it in something.
Devon Auschwitz, Dingo Dango Dongo.
Oh, that's Neuschwanstein on the Stein. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Right there. Okay. I already know what that is now.
That's very nice.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we're not getting a lot of answers to the bonus questions here.
Car's the hard part. No clue.
See, now, I didn't know the answer to this, but my first guess is the answer. Given just what little I know about Woody Allen and the time and the... What would you... I mean, kind of a
Volkswagen?
Yeah.
That's what is that right?
That's exactly right. A Beetle. Volkswagen Beetle.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Well, it's a late 70s thing. That kind of makes sense.
Yep. The answer to the compulsion of the weird brother Dwayne is to swerve into oncoming traffic while driving.
Weird brother Dwayne was played by contributor. Guy who's in a ton of Woody Allen's movies. Big poofy hair. Oh crap! What was his name? Anyway, very funny guy.
And the final answer is to the question of what was it originally titled. I can't even read this. Hang on. Anhedonia.
Okay.
I don't know that word, but there you go. Okay.
That's a lot of stuff.
I will read about this movie. Until this film, a comedy hadn't won Best Picture since It Happened One Night in 1934. The original script had been written as a murder mystery with a romantic story intertwined. Since the comedic elements were working so well, eventually the mystery elements were deleted and the romantic and comedic ones remained.
So like Hot Fuzz.
Like Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, like Hot Fuzz.
Okay.
Well, Hot Fuzz was supposed to be a love story with Sergeant Angel and, his new partner who was a woman. But then they just put Danny in there instead.
Not going to work.
And did exactly the same thing.
The movie you got to see, folks.
Okay, so here we go. This is the last one. And then we'll go to our feature film for the evening.
Okay.
I'm going to read the about this film first to help. The two stars of this film had leading roles together in 8 films, plus a number of smaller roles in other films throughout their in other films, though not necessarily in the same scenes. One of them once even directed the other in 1971's Koch. Don't know that one. These stars would repeat their most famous roles 30 years later in a sequel, probably the longest stretch between sequels in movie history.
Didn't know that.
The questions are who, what, when, and who. So who are the actors? What's the title of the film? When was it released? And who is the director of this film?
Okay.
The only one I don't... Actually, no, there's 2 I don't know for sure.
Yeah, the date I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, it had to precede the TV series of the same name.
Right. Yes, that is also true.
So that would put it late 60s, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hairstyle in the background, I think that's pretty safe.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who directed this.
I don't know who directed this either. Okay. There we go. We got the who.
All right, Gene, you got the actors. That is that is correct.
Tomato, Jack Lemmon. Okay, so the title we got, that's pretty clear.
Yep.
Especially after you mentioned the TV show of the same name. There we go. Thank you, Joe. All right.
So what are we missing? We're missing date and director.
Date and director.
Year and director.
Okay.
We said late 60s, right?
Yep. I'm saying 66. Iowa Joe says 69. Jeannie says 68.
Gene is correct. It's 1968.
Oh, 68.
And the director,
okay.
I don't even know this director. I probably should, but I don't. Gene Saks?
S-A-C...
S-A-K-S. S-A-K-S.
S-A-K-S.
Yeah.
Do not know that name.
Yeah, me neither. So that concludes our movie trivia game.
Warm-up movie trivia.
Yeah. I do have one other thing I want to talk about, though. You've probably heard that the mayor of D.C. has put a ban on dancing at weddings. Have you heard this?
No.
You haven't heard this news?
No.
Okay, so
no
the mayor of D.C. has said, among other restrictions, now I don't know why now, but now implemented a ban on dancing at weddings because she said that weddings can be, and dancing at them specifically, can be a super spreader event. Now, isn't that the whole point of dancing? Isn't that a super spreader event? If you know what I mean. Hey.
Especially at weddings.
Exactly.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
God, I've been working on that joke all day.
This is just workshopping it. This isn't in its form, right? This is...
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Are we ready for some...
Yes.
Conrad? Let me see
Conrad.
here. Are we ready here? Okay, so the name of our film, once again, is Zombies on the Loose from 2010. Produced, written, and directed by Conrad Brooks.
Is there a last Conrad Brooks film? Do we know?
Like I said, I think he's still making them posthumously. I will read the synopsis for you as nicely printed on the back of this. It says, a private investigator, Conrad Brooks, follows Lucy, played by Judy Durham, an escaped mental patient, to the site of a mysterious explosion at a funeral home. Max is the only survivor of the explosion and the only one besides Lucy who knows the terrifying secret of the funeral home. When Lucy takes Max to hide out at the home of Dr. Fergosi, she sets them all on a twisted path to revenge and murder.
Damn.
Sounds very, very sinister, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I mean, it has like my favorite things: revenge and murder.
Revenge and murder, yeah. I mean, what's to not like?
And we see where it goes from there.
What's not like? What is to not like?
Ooh, wait! Do that again.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Do the transition again.
Why? What happened?
Oh, my God, that is so cool!
Oh God!
What happened?
Never been this clean with a transition before. Did you learn something?
No,
recently?
I don't know. I don't know what I did.
What deal with the devil did you make that we don't know about?
That's so cool. All right, we're just upping the quality of this thing. I gotta sit forward.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Valdo, but don't all Conrad Brooks movies start this way?
Yes, they do. Is it the same footage? No, this is much clearer than anything we've seen before.
Yeah. Well, he got a new camcorder for this.
He got a new camcorder. I know. That's the whole point.
That's why we're not getting the Durham report.
He's doing this.
He's doing these movies.
Aren't the Durhams they're in all of his movies too?
Maybe.
This will be very interesting to see.
I'm
the same characters are in it.
I'm pretty sure that the same person writes all the music because it's all equally terrible.
He learned how to play the guitar for that one.
I know. He wrote the song. Which one was it? That was that the Hillbilly Monster one? I think it was. Diane
and then
Dickinson.
The song told the whole story of the whole movie. You didn't have to watch the movie, just listen to the song, and it'd take only 3 minutes, you'd be done. Daniel Stein!
You got a theremin.
That's very true. Someone splurged on a theremin.
Did that say Julie Pringle? that say Pringle?
Is that true?
Suddenly,
Loudon Hoosier.
it's just weird. These names can't be real.
They get crazier and crazier. Bruce Lindsay and
Conrad Brooks. There it is.
Your favorite and mine.
There it is.
The one, the only.
Marvin Kennedy. We know that name.
Do we?
That we've seen that name in other Conrad Brooks films. I don't remember. I almost think he was the guy that wrote the song. Was he the one that wrote the song and played it? Photographed on location at Creekside Manor. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa. Now, see, this is Conrad Brooks' house. That's the way it was when I went there.
Oh, well. Kind of reminds you.
Yeah. Tell you, nobody fills up a shot like Conrad.
No, he does. Not the Marvin Kennedy I'm thinking of. Okay. Oh,
He
all right.
splurged on a prop.
Yes. Got my tax folders here.
Yep, that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's dead. All right, moving on. Oh, wait. What? Okay.
There's no body in the coffin.
That's weird. Oh, okay. Now
And
I-
ready, everybody? Now let's act.
Okay, time to act. What was that?
It's sure smelly.
Well, what do you expect? It's all the dead bodies.
Oh, dead body.
Okay, talk.
Have you loaded all the bodies?
Yes, all the bodies are bagged and ready to go
Yes,
to
the
morgue.
bodies have been loaded, all of them.
Did you see me load that body? It was only about this big.
Wait. Are there bodies or are there not bodies? I need to know.
I got caution tape, but only in Spanish.
My name is Brooks. I'm
Conrad
an
Brooks.
investigator, and I'm looking for Dante. Is he here?
Oh, you mean the chief? He was expecting you, Mr. Brooks.
And this is a
Why don't you
real
meet him at
badge.
the BB Cafe. It's a coffee shop.
I am on duty, sir.
Down.
Please leave me alone.
You like my Dutch angles?
I want to ask you, what caused this explosion here?
Probably a gas leak.
Wow. It demolished the
Right.
whole
Is
building.
that Donnie Wahlberg?
Yep, everything's gone, even the old funeral home.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
There you go.
And scene.
That's how it's done. That's how you do it right there.
Oh, wait, there's a guy in the background. Get out of there.
Oh,
Oh, he's meant to be there. Wow.
okay. Oh, he's coming up.
Oh, sorry, she.
Oh,
There's something
Ooh.
I can help you with.
My name is Marissa. I'm with the press. I have to take some pictures for a story.
I have a camera.
Okay,
I
go
dropped
right
my
ahead.
lens.
A little less emotion next time, please.
The screaming is not helping. Wow, that was a good
And
5
act.
seconds.
Yes. My name is Brooks.
Hi, Brooks. I'm Julia. Nice to meet you.
No, it's
Pretty
my last name.
This is a beautiful place. I like it very much.
Yeah, it's a diner.
You know, I was outdoors, and let me tell you, it's chilly out there, and it's nice and warm in here. What can you do for this coat?
I'll take it.
You're beautiful.
I'm doing the mouth open thing because this is just driving me crazy.
Okay.
You can tell he's nervous because this is the most attractive actress he's had in any of his films ever.
Ever had in a movie, and he doesn't know what to do with himself.
And also in Japan, hundreds of people got killed.
Sad. Don't forget about the volcanoes.
Oh, I'm telling you, what a mess. What a
Volcanoes.
Japan,
Volcano.
I don't know what's happening
I
here.
know who you're here to see.
mess. Tell me who.
Dante Nero.
You know, that girl knows. I'm glad the way you pronounced it was beautiful.
Thank you.
What
Right
the
this
heck?
way.
Wait, no, this was. Wait, are we acting still?
Wow. What a beautiful lady.
This is a very natural conversation, isn't it? I mean, that was a very naturally delivered conversation.
It's the thought process that's occurring at the same time as he's talking. He has no filter between the internal and the external.
Ante, there's a gentleman here to see you.
Would that be Mr. Brooks?
Mm-hmm.
Can show him.
I don't know. You check for yourself.
All right, thank you.
Eating cold fries again.
Mr. Brooks.
Hello to you, sir.
Greasy handshake. All right.
Why is she humping that guy's arm? Just out of,
Just a cup of coffee. Coffee.
Sure.
You know, coffee.
There's no other type of coffee. It's just
Coffee?
You mean you eating raviolis this time in the morning?
It's an old trick that soccer players would use. They'd eat a big
the,
bowl of pasta
the,
at night before
the,
the game.
the tempo
Next
is
morning,
exquisite.
It really is timed so well.
The thing is, I'm a police captain who rides a desk. I'm not a soccer player, so I just get fat.
Hey, do you guys have pizza in Italy?
What?
Pizza
Yeah,
in
pizza.
Italy.
That's a Neapolitan thing. Of course, we don't eat it for breakfast, at least not when we're sober.
Well, you learn something every
Is he supposed to
day.
be Italian?
Anything happened since
Wouldn't
we
he give
spoke
us one
over
of
the
these?
phone
I know. I
a
mean,
week ago?
not in Italy.
Not much. Just that explosion last week. There were plenty of
The one that
Okay, all right, hold on.
scattered the stuff all over.
The explosion last week that he was
Right.
just on the scene and they were just taking the bodies away.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
And the explosion happened at 9, 10 o'clock Saturday night.
Okay. Okay. That's just a calendar
So-
technicality. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Makes more
It was
sense.
last week. He's very specific when he says these things.
Were there any survivors?
There was one.
Come to think of it, slide.
It was strange.
How strange.
What
Tell
do
us.
you mean?
As strange as the
Hey,
guy in the
show
background
for-
on the old laptop?
There was this
Is that a
one guy
skinny laptop?
out of the rubble. He had lacerations all across his face, but not a single drop of blood. And he kept saying the same thing over and over again.
Get out of
My
my
name is
kitchen.
Max. Margot's
Oh.
dead. My name is Max. Margot's dead.
So where's Max
Okay.
now?
Hospital. His vital signs, they're barely there. They're keeping a very close eye on him.
Jeez, I hope he makes it.
We'll see. But what
Now-
brings you to the area?
If you look down at the detective's knee, you can see the script.
Script is sitting right
It's
there.
right there so that they
Just
can
in
reference
case.
they can reference
Yeah,
their
bad.
lines
Do something over.
when necessary, yes.
In my area, Inwood, there's a lady by the name of Lucy Black. Now, she was recently put into a mental institution.
Conrad makes this stuff up on the spot, right?
Mhm.
Trust me.
There's no way
She's
that's
a nutcase.
predetermined.
I trust you, but tell me what kind of nutcase.
Well, she was telling people.
See, this is another trait of good Conrad movies, is that he doesn't have to show both actors in the dialogue. Just focus on
Single
one,
shot.
because the
Oh, yeah.
often in these films, we don't get the opportunity to see the reaction of the non-speaking actor or character. And
He
then,
has the idea of the Kuleshov effects, just not its execution.
yes, well, it's all about seeing the expression in the actor receiving the line, not giving the line.
Well, see, the other part is he shoots all of his movies linearly.
Yes.
So it's like he has to capture, literally it's one take.
That's right.
And he has to shoot one scene and get it right.
Yes.
And then shoot the next scene and get it right.
Yes.
And just continue on down the line. So if he had to move the camera back and forth
Yeah.
each time someone spoke, that would take all day.
Yeah. And, I mean, and think of the amount of editing time this saves. after the fact.
Yes, right. He's done. As you plot.
He's done shooting at 9 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, he's got these things burned to the rewritable DVDs and out on the street for sale.
Right.
There were vampires sucking blood and zombies killing people in your area, Darkwood. Some time ago, she worked with a mortician named Margot at a funeral home.
Margot's dead. Margot's dead. That's what he kept saying.
Oh.
That explosion did have some disappearances. I wonder what happened to this Margot person.
Tell me we're going to figure this entire thing out at this table.
So Margot's dead.
Right.
And Lucy recently escaped from the institution.
Oh, copy. I'm glad that plot line.
Punchline, and punchline.
Apparently, she heard about the explosion over the radio, like I did. But since she worked for Margot,
I don't know who any of these
I'm pretty
people are.
sure
I've
she
lost
returned
track of
to
all
her
the
roots.
characters.
I thought Margot was dead.
I'm gonna try to find her and bring her back.
Okay, she escaped from the asylum.
Vampires, zombies, morticians. Oh my. I don't get it, pal. But I wish you luck. I hope you're able to track down Lucy and her.
Aren't you the police captain or whatever the hell you are?
He is.
What?
Yeah,
He's just
I'll
an
be
Italian
staying at
dude.
the St. Louis
He's eating,
Hotel.
he's eating ravioli.
Yeah.
For
So
breakfast.
if you hear anything about Lucy, let me know.
I will.
They both kind of go to the same hat store. That's
They do. It's obvious.
okay. All right, and there we
Fade to
go.
black and scene, and we're moving on.
Oh, looks like they didn't have
Early
enough
next
time to finish
morning.
the set.
Construction project
Get up. It's
outside.
beginning to get daylight.
It's beginning to
Glad I was
get
able to
daylight.
help you get out of the
That's a
hospital.
thing people
but now
say.
I need to get you to a safe place.
Yes,
I
a
have
safe
good
place.
connections. I know a doctor.
Yes, my connections.
His name
They're
is
good.
Dr. Fregosi. He will give you a safe haven, but I need to ask
We
you a few
spoke about him
questions.
in the last scene.
You know what would make this character really stand out is put a fake mole on her right cheek.
Perfect.
Hey,
That's-
it's the beauty mark, all right?
Last night, before you fell asleep, you told me that Mr. Margot is mean and very abusive to you and the other zombies.
Mr. Margot?
What?
Max, what have I told you about scaring my guests?
That is a super fake nose.
Don't whip me! No, don't whip me!
Some duct tape.
Yeah, so that's like a car antenna with
with a pieces of garbage bag tied to it.
you know, if you're running short on whip supplies, you use what you have.
That'll teach you. Next time, you'll know better.
His nose is halfway down to his chin.
Dildo impersonator.
You slipped Mickey in his glass of blood.
Slipped a Mickey in his glass
Put
of
him in
blood.
the freezer, and then later cremated him?
What?
I see.
What? He didn't say anything.
The only way to kill him and he never returned.
You know, the thing about, you can tell if they're real zombies is that the zombie skin tone only covers the front part of their face. That because when they're in the coffin, they're laying on their back. That other part of the skin doesn't decay the same way.
Flush.
Yeah.
It doesn't decay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is to cremate him.
Is he reading something? Oh.
No, he's just putting it.
Take him to the fire, minions.
Are they really appropriate minions if you call them minions?
I mean, really. Maybe they don't want to be called minions either.
No.
Maybe helper is just enough.
Oh, man.
Why is she not as pale as the rest? She's been out in the sun, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
That thing has got to be freaking hot.
You shoved a body through there? Did you? Is that what you did?
Why is his hand not smoldering?
Because he's a zombie and he's got zombie superpowers.
Margot and burn in the pits of hell.
Oh, shit.
I will take great pleasure in this.
Yes, you will.
Let's grill this mother. Well done.
I had
leave him on the seat. Leave him there just 2 seconds too long. That's what I want.
I know.
Way too long for him on screen.
I had this same cremation fire on stage with me last time I played the B-side. They have those little campfires that blow the plastic up with a light underneath, so it looks. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. You can see it. Look.
Well, that answers the whole not hot question.
Yes, it does. Oh man!
But again, you're going to fit a body through that hole.
Yeah, you're going to have to really cram that bastard through there.
Okay, back here
Mr.
now.
Margot was my master at one time. Take me to the site where the explosion was. Show me where he was cremated.
Oh,
I'd like to retrieve his ashes.
No,
we've got to go now, Max.
Oh no, she's in the shade.
I don't know if she has the range. Let's guy with a shovel.
Oh, okay.
Who's in my barn? Who are you?
Okay.
Are you stealing?
We were tired, so we stayed here for the night.
United hat on.
Who's that guy? He's weird looking. I'll kill him.
No killing.
Again, I want to
We
point
will
out
go
the
now.
technique that Conrad
Don't
uses
you
here,
dare
where he
come
doesn't
back.
have to have pesky actors actually portraying the other roles.
Right. No, just sort of let it be someone who they came across.
Oh, it's Tony Rizzuto or whatever.
Brooks, it's Captain Nero. Where you been? Been trying to get in touch with you.
Yeah, I'm in my sauna, fully
Have you
dressed.
been
It's
enjoying
fucking
the St.
weird.
Lawrence Hotel? Well, that's lovely. I'm glad to hear it. Meanwhile, let me tell you, Max has escaped. I don't have all the details, but the attendants of the hospital said that woman dressed in all black may have been assisting him. I'm guessing that's either the Lucy character you talked about, or the Wicked Witch of the West.
There we go.
Oh, we got a sardonic
Okay,
chief
if I get any
captain
more
here, guy.
information on Max's escape, I'll let
Why
you
don't you
know.
badge in my desk at 6:30? What? You don't work for me? Oh,
For a
shit.
trial. What is it, a DWI? Oh, you're a witness. Okay. Week long. You're leaving tonight. All right, Mr. Brooks. It's been a pleasure working with you. I'll let you know if I can find out anything more about Max or Lucy.
Did somebody inject him with overactitis?
Bonjour.
Because he went from 0 to way over the top.
And why are you here?
I'm looking for Dr. Fregosi.
Let's just take a look at this set.
Can we back up to his entrance again,
Yeah,
please?
yes.
I really want to see him enter again because it goes from
All
like
right, Mr.
camera
Brooks, it's been a
on,
pleasure working.
hands move.
I'll let you know if I can find out anything more about Max or Lucy. Have a good trip. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
And go.
And why are you here?
I'm looking for Dr.
And Conrad tells that other actor, now say buongiorno at the end of that, because it's definitely an Italian thing. It's definitely Italian. I mean, he's really working the Italian thing here with the ravioli and the pizza question, and now buongiorno.
And the soccer and the, the whole
There you
thing.
go.
Dr. Fregosi.
He's not here, and I don't know who you people are. I need you out before he comes back.
But again, I want to look
But
at this
What's your name?
set.
Joe Fregosi. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Look at this set. Why? Look, there's a power strip like bolted to the wall up in the corner.
There's a pheasant that seems to be plugged into
Well, that's
it.
yeah.
there
The
is.
pheasant.
That's
The
bottom.
pheasant is an electric pheasant, clearly.
Oh, and then a really kind of off kilter lampshade.
Lampshade.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think that just came off of this guy's head.
Got to see the doctor.
He's hiding in the corner. Oh shit! God.
What the hell?
What's all the confusion, and who are these people?
What's all the confusion?
Sir, I don't know.
I think he read that line wrong.
And demanded to see you immediately.
Who are you people
I'm Dr.
anyway?
Fregosi.
Don't you
I have a
remember
big
me?
white tie,
I'm Lucy.
and I'm
Lucy
not in the
Black.
mafia.
Mr. Margot, the funeral director.
Oh, yes. But wasn't that place recently blown up? And who's this, and what happened to his face?
That's Max.
I was involved in the explosion.
He looks exhausted and tired. Andy, take him to the back room and let him get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Listen, people that I don't know, with the weird guy that talks funny, and take them to the back room so they can rest.
It's been
We
a long
haven't
time
seen
since
him
I've
yet.
seen you, Lucy.
No.
Where have you been?
Okay, just adding to the weirdness of this scene, now we can see the Victrola thing.
There's a Victrola in the corner.
The hanging lamp above it.
Yep. And then like a fake candle lamp on the wall.
With a power cord
Fake
coming
candle.
from the
Coming from
bolted
the
power strip.
And what brings you here now?
They put me in a mental institution.
But why?
Because I was telling people about evil things.
Evil things? What evil things?
Things that were going to...
I mean, I can see why they just want to keep the camera on this guy. I mean, that is a profile.
I know. He saves on light bulbs, too, with all the reflection.
What happened to them? About vampires and zombies. They said I was evil and a threat to the public. They called me a bad woman. And that's why they put me in the institution. While I was in there, I heard over the radio about the explosion that happened.
Just keep
at the funeral home.
staring.
I was afraid that something happened to Mr. Margot.
There's a guy like right here. Eric, his finger right here.
Max, how's Max involved in all of this?
Mr. Margot brought Max from the dead and made him into a zombie. And he had him under his control.
No, just keep the camera on him. It'll be fine.
So good.
But he tortured him, abused him. And he also had many other zombies there.
Do we got the wires hanging in the back? All right, perfect. Let's go.
So Max went ahead and had him cremated.
Well, the elected president, you don't know this, but it's going to be a big thing later.
Let's look at Max now and see how he's doing.
He's been in there for 30 seconds resting.
So how's he doing?
He's dead, Jim.
You're resting comfortably, sir.
Well, that's good.
In 1895.
I could see he needed rest. What caused the explosion?
John Rader caused the explosion.
And who is John Rader?
He was a ghost hunter
quick
and a writer.
What's in the jar?
Seashells.
It's an octopus.
An octopus.
It looks like an octopus.
It does. Looks like there's suction cup things there. It does.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Margot had John killed, and he became a zombie himself.
And how did he cause the explosion?
It was a gas leak, and that was what caused everybody there to get killed, except for Max.
Yeah.
Max was the only survivor.
Everybody.
And what's in your hand there, Lucy?
It's a jar.
And what's
Full of what?
in the jar, Lucy?
These are the ashes of Mr. Margot.
And just what do you plan on doing with it?
Oh God, I wasn't going there.
You know how you go to the beach, and one of the souvenir things you can buy is that little glass with the sand and the shells, and they make little designs and the thing. That's what they did with his ashes. They made it's a little souvenir thing. It's a decorative. It's a decorative souvenir.
Like a marble cake.
Go. To resurrect Mr. Margot.
No! If you
We
bring
baked him
him
into this
back,
marble cake.
I will kill him again.
Just leave everything to me, Max. I'll take care of it.
I must go see the voodoo princess.
Ho! Wait!
Why?
We have a voodoo prince. What did we have in the last one that we watched? What was that? Remember the guy? When Conrad was looking for the monsters going from around the carnival.
Oh, yes.
What was that guy?
Oh yeah. No, that was the hillbilly.
Yeah, but what was the guy? Remember there's the Swami guy that he went to knocked on the door? What the heck was he? He was like the Gypsy King or something?
Oh yeah.
Something like that, right? Yeah. Conrad has this fascination with this stuff.
Dr. Max?
Yeah.
Put me up tonight.
I'll look after Max.
Just enter a cult.
Doctor, the wine is ready.
Thank you.
The wine is ready. Okay. And by ready, you mean drugged? Is that what you mean?
It's amazing that you can speak. Dr. Margot did an excellent job of putting you back together. Imagine.
Does he have
somebody
a
that can
beard,
talk.
or is that his wrinkled skin?
I can see you're not interested
I think
in having
It's
Mr.
a
Margot
beard.
back to
It's
life.
actually hair.
he was applying some what was that stuff you used to put on your face for acne? It was with a cotton ball, you put it.
Oh yes.
What the hell was that stuff called? I think it's that, and a little bit of the cotton got stuck on.
A little bit of cotton got stuck to it.
Yeah. And what the hell is the thing that's bolted to the ceiling here?
It's a light. It's a industrial Klieg light.
Way.
I have a job for you to do. I would like you to commit murder. If you do as I tell you, I can promise you Mr. Margot will never come back to life.
Oh, great. All right. This is the scariest it gets. They got that at a Halloween store.
I was just going to say, someone went to the sale at Spirit Halloween on November 1st.
Come, I bid you enter. Lucy.
Wait, what?
You've been a stranger for so long.
Aim the flashlight over here. Don't aim the flashlight over there. Aim it over here.
It's the remains of Mr. Margot, the funeral director. I need you to bring him back to life.
Resurrection, eh?
we baked him into this marble cake.
That was within the realm of my power.
They're trying to kill him. Again.
Good job. Follow me.
I think it's people turning on each other. I think that's the point there.
What is... Hold on. What is the metal rod sticking out of the skeleton?
Oh, that's so you can put the skull on top.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's got a removable skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a trip to Spirit Halloween involved in this film.
Spirit Halloween right there.
They had one casket, and they're going to use it, goddammit.
Yeah, they are.
Is somebody playing the fish?
All is stand back and prepare to be humbled.
It is.
By the miracle you're about to witness.
Above her head, above the voodoo princess's head, there's another device bolted to the wall with a power cable coming out of it. I'm starting to sense a theme.
Okay.
Spirits.
Yeah, just grab the ashes there, sprinkle them around.
Like his left ankle.
The ashes look a lot like
clavicle.
the ashes look a lot like burned paper or moss.
Mistress of Voodoo, do tell thee to reunite
That's like
the
a Christmas
ashes
ornament.
with the mortal shell of
Not
Margot.
ashes.
No,
jar.
you got the wrong jar.
Bring him back to
Is
life.
this from Urns and Things?
You got the medical.
Oh, Jesus.
To life.
Whoa.
Whoa, shit.
Hey.
Well, something went wrong.
That's just his skeleton. Where's the rest of him?
That's all you gave me.
So it is. Tell me some more about this man, this Margot.
He was a funeral director.
Anything else?
A vampire.
A vampire? You did not say that before. A vampire is a little more difficult to resurrect.
Oh.
But it can be done. What you must do is bring me a sample of the ninjin root from the deepest, darkest part of Africa.
Sorry. Engine
Bring
root?
me a sample of the ninjin root.
Engine root.
Yeah.
And then I can resurrect your friend.
I'll get Dr. Fregosi to help me. I'll be back as soon as I
Not
can.
very PC of you.
Then go.
That's what I said.
And scene.
Oh, we're not done? Oh, shit.
Ah, Lucy, I haven't seen you in a few days. Would you like a cup of tea?
For the last time.
Voodoo lady, Soko.
Were you able to bring Mr. Margot back to life?
No.
Okay.
And why not?
He is an ego.
She forgot that line. No.
You mean Mr. Margot, the funeral
It's
director?
in the paper right next to my hand.
Yes. And because he is a vampire, Soko was only able to restore his skeleton. To bring him back in full flesh, we need a serum made from the ninjin root.
Ninjin root. Let me see what I can do.
And
what? If I rub this kettle, Aunt Jemima comes out.
Max, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Many years ago, I worked for a mob of bank robbers.
You don't say.
I took care of
Yeah,
their
that's how I gave him these ties.
my job before plastic surgery on them. Give them
That's
new
how I got to
faces.
see it.
They paid me very well for my work. Eventually, someone squealed on me.
Squealed! He squealed! He was a
I was in
rat!
prison for 15 years. I lost my home, my wife, and my license to practice medicine. I need
And
you
my
to help me take revenge on this
But I
judge.
wrote a great country song.
The man who put me away. Andy?
Hell yeah!
Yes, sir. I'd like you to drive Max to Judge Henry's house. Right over, sir. Max, you know what to do.
Time to kill.
Oh, well, he does know what to do.
He does, yeah.
time is it again?
Time to kill.
Man, they linger on the ends of those scenes like for 3 or 4 seconds. They're very
They're trying to
awkward.
fill 90 minutes somehow.
Yeah.
Hello?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
hello,
Wait,
Mr.
time
Blue.
out. That was not a mobile phone ringing. That was like an old handset ringing.
No, I'm sorry. Judge Henry's not here right now. Oh, wait, I think I hear him coming now. I'll tell him you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Mr. Henry, Mr. Blue's on the phone for you.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny.
Oh.
Hello, George.
I was just out walking
Yeah, you
and
just caught
went
me.
to
I
the
just
store.
got back from playing golf.
Nope. Well, there we
You
go.
want to talk about the convention?
The
Where's
convention.
it going to be this year? Oh, it's going to be in Las Vegas. That's great. I love that town.
It's always so helpful when the character has both sides of the conversation for you, so that you know exactly what's being said.
You can count on me.
You're going to answer me how?
Okay.
Getting
Yeah,
30.
I'll put it on my calendar. Thanks, George.
Well, going to Vegas.
Is lunch ready yet?
So
Almost.
why did you stand there and watch me have that conversation? Just out of curiosity, and just stare at me from a foot away. Why? What was the
She
purpose
has
of
to
that?
give it that phone, or that's her job.
Would you like a drink first?
That's
Sure,
right.
that sounds like a good idea. How about a martini?
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
What's that noise?
What was that noise?
I didn't hear a noise. You know what, Mr. Henry? You need that martini.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't we all?
Clearly.
Got a little back sweat going on there, Mr. Henry.
Yeah, boy. And okay, turn. Okay. Talk to the camera.
You know, I know I heard some weird noises in the closet. Gotta check this
Airman
out.
starts.
This is the guy with the keyboard.
Who are you? What do you want? No! Don't hurt me! Please! Please! Don't hurt me!
And hold still. Hold still. Okay.
Less feelings.
Sako has aged poorly.
Someone attacked the judge. I better call the police.
Oh, here's the phone. Look at that. Wait, this is a different phone.
Okay, I've seen useless people in the world, but this guy that just walked in and said, "What's all the commotion here?" and he hears that somebody
He's
attacked
just
the judge and just
staring at
stands there.
Operator, give me the police. Hello, police.
He's
This
in
is
shock.
Jenny. I'm calling from
Yeah.
Judge
Is that what it
Henry's
is?
residence. There was an intruder. He attacked the judge. Yes, come quickly, please.
Yes, and this is a natural gap between my teeth.
Max did an excellent job at getting rid of the judge, sir.
Good, good.
You shouldn't stand there when I'm peeing.
The name's all I know.
Oh, that's not so good.
You know, sir, since you've been in prison before, you know the police are going to come by.
Against my society say we shouldn't.
What
We
I'll do,
should.
I'll change Max's
Kiss me.
looks completely.
How, sir?
You forget I was once involved
Public
with
be
the mobsters.
damned.
Change their looks with the solution I have, and I'll change Max's looks too.
That's amazing, sir.
Ooh, whoa!
Okay. Oh, whoa. Hey.
Barney Fife is on his way. That definitely looks like a car from the Griffith Show.
Wait, time out. This was filmed in 2010.
Yes,
So that car is
an antique.
40 or 50 years old.
Let's go back. Did he actually lift a scene out of something else?
That's a good question. Look at the bubblegum machine on the thing. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That car's got to pull up somewhere.
So the other cars on the road are pulling over. So
This might be actual footage.
yeah, I'm thinking that this is real, and he lifted it from something else.
Okay, officer. Yeah. It'd be great if it was the same police in all of these
Oh,
movies.
now I see why this guy is here.
I'm so glad you're here.
He hasn't said a word yet, so they don't have to pay him.
I don't know. We haven't seen the body yet.
And you always know that it's an actor that doesn't really know what they're doing because they stand there with their arms folded in front of them.
And they're back to the
Because
camera.
that's always such a natural way to stand in a crisis.
There on the floor.
Kennedy, check it out. Okay, Sheriff.
Up there, you mean? On the floor? Really? That guy?
Donnie Wahlberg,
Oh, he's
right?
checking it out.
Looks like he was choked to death.
Yeah.
He's got a camera sticking out of his nose.
You can dust for prints on his throat.
Jenny, can you tell us what happened?
Yes, I was just bringing Judge Henry's nightcap, and when I walked into
At 2 in the
room,
afternoon.
there was this man choking him. He had a horrible face. It was all messed up, but it's hard to explain.
Could you pick him out of the
Kind of like
lineup?
Matt
I
Damon.
think so.
We'll remove the body.
Please do.
Okay, Jenny, it'll take us about a week. We'll run the prints.
Remove the body.
Be in touch.
Well,
It's
and when I say a
complicated.
week, I mean if it starts at Saturday at 10:30, it will be done Sunday afternoon.
We need an environmental impact study before we take this body out of here. And,
The meat wagon's here. Let's go meet the coroner.
He's been there for more than 50 years, so he's an antique. We have to go through the proper channels.
Yeah,
we work in 3 extra days for paperwork.
the Historic Preservation Commission needs to be alerted. It's very complicated. We're on. We're live.
I'm going to give you an injection. Don't worry. I've used this formula several times before. It will
Why are we
change
on an
your
elevator?
looks.
That's neither here nor there.
And what? Wait. This guy looks like something that is very familiar. What the heck?
Yeah.
What is it that I'm seeing in this guy
Oh God,
that is
I don't
hauntingly
know.
familiar?
Tom Colicchio.
What is it?
It's kind of Tom Colicchio. One of those guys from Top Chef.
Yeah.
Oh man, something about, and it does look more like a
Well,
chef's
he's
coat than
melted a little bit.
a medical lab coat.
So a witness can identify you.
That's definitely a chef's coat, not a lab coat.
It's a chef's coat. It is not medical anything.
I put on my chef's coat so I could cook up this syrup.
It is moving. Oh,
I feel funny.
Doctor, what's happening to him?
It's amazing. It's changing his entire body. He must be having some kind of reaction.
doctor, you're changing my entire body.
Max, you look human.
I feel
You'll need a
you.
new name to go along with your new body.
We're going to call you Max.
Excelsior.
I used to have a gardener by the name of Nathan.
Why do you have to use
died
somebody
during one of
else's
my
name
experiments.
that you already know
Can you
that
sing?
died to make
I
it
can
weird?
try.
Can Max
Call him Bob.
Sing. He just asked him if he could
Do you know any
sing.
pirate songs, Max?
It's a natural thing to wait. I mean, doesn't every doctor who's wearing a chef's coat who makes a serum to change a zombie into a human-looking form
Human.
need
Ask
to
him
know
if he knows how to sing pirate songs.
if they can sing pirate songs, right? I mean, that's what's unusual about that.
Natural.
It's a normal progression.
Just lumber over here.
Wait, how did he get there?
Oh, good cut.
Well, can I help you? Good evening. I'm Sheriff Tilden. I'm filling in for the chief inspector. He was injured on the job
what?
earlier today.
He's sheriff.
Italian dude.
He's sheriff of Casual Fridays.
Just came from a fishing trip, damn it.
We're doing a house-to-house search in the neighborhood because of the murder of Judge Henry.
I'll tell the master you're here.
Oh, I've got a badge.
Hello, I'm Dr.
Hey.
Fagosi. I'm the owner of the house.
All right, let's
Sheriff
belly
Tilden,
bump.
I'm investigating the murder of Judge Henry. I've got a maid outside that's a witness in the case. I'm going to have her have a look at everybody in the house.
Did he
I'll
say
go up
maid
any way I can,
or
Sheriff.
mate?
I appreciate that.
He said maid.
Kennedy, bring the maid in.
Bring in the maid.
All
All
right.
right. Are we going to guess who plays the maid?
You guys take this while I set up reel number 2.
Oh my God, it's a two-reeler.
Oh, shit.
Wow. That's incredible.
I'll get my pirate hat ready.
Oh wait, yeah, here. It's hat time. Let's character up.
Yep.
All right.
See, the good thing about this is that I can put in whatever I want.
Now my question to the people in chat, if you're still watching, what is your name for this hat? Because my family has a very specific name for this kind of hat. And
Does it sing
I just
pirate
cannot
songs?
imagine that anyone else
Does it
would
sing
know.
pirate songs?
Well, it can sing, and it can learn pirate songs. I guess that's really the safe bit.
Okay, good.
There we go.
All right, yeah.
This is a dork hat in my family, just for those of you to know.
Did you say dork hat?
That's exactly a dork hat.
A dork hat or a door cat?
I know, dork.
Dork.
But it could
Hat
be a
made for dork.
It could be a door cat.
It could be a door cat. It depends on what's on the inside, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Reel number 2 of our feature film, Conrad Brooks presents Zombie on the Loose. Please note, we have not seen one zombie, loose or otherwise, yet in this.
About 5 minutes of Conrad.
What are you talking about? What about the guys that put him in the fucking furnace? Those were zombies, right?
Yeah, I guess they were.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, reel 2. There we go.
You know, Doctor, I was checking your file out on the way over here, and it seems you had some tie-ins with the mobs a few years ago.
I spent my time in jail, Sheriff.
Are they going to belly buck? Because they're getting awfully close to
Play with fire, you're going to get burned, Doctor.
Ooh, let me think about that. What's that pheasant doing? Oh, nice cut. That's a cut. Filmed later that night.
Young lady,
They had to break for lunch.
Do you recognize him as a killer?
Okay, everybody remember where the lights were.
It's not him.
Oh, okay, good. Oh yeah. Oh.
It's not him either.
Wait a minute. Wait. Where is this? Hang on.
The world's worst lineup.
Are they standing in the same place? No, maybe not.
They are. The branches.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Cut. Okay, now you move. Bring in the next
Not
guy.
him either.
You don't have an infinite number of sconces, you know.
Do you recognize anybody?
Neither one.
Is there anybody else in the house?
Only the gardener.
Oh, you mean Nathan? Yes, he's in the
Nathan.
backyard working. Would you bring him in, Andy?
Yeah.
Yes,
He was
sir.
not in
Right
the house
away.
at all.
Doctor, who's Nathan?
He's a patient of mine.
A patient? What kind of patient?
He was never a
He's got
zombie.
delusions of being an opera singer.
Delusions of being an opera singer.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment tonight, I'd like to present Black Dog Nate.
What?
Black Dog Nate. The gardener, ladies and gentlemen.
15 men on the dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest.
Is he a guy who thinks he's a pirate? Who thinks he's an opera singer?
Who's a gardener?
Or he's a gardener who thinks he's a pirate.
He's actually
who wants to be an opera singer.
a vampire.
Or can really only sing pirate songs?
He's actually a vampire who was cremated he's a vampire who was in an explosion at a funeral home that was converted into a human who's portraying a gardener who died, who used to sing pirate songs because he wants to be an opera singer, right? I think we got this right.
Is that the full?
I think that's who this character, very complicated character.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Really what he is Conrad knew a guy who used to sing a little bit, and Conrad heard him, oh, you should come be in my movie. You could sing a song.
The mate was
That
fixed
whole
by the boat.
string of things kind of leads you through Conrad's thought process.
It absolutely does.
Bosun's pike, the bosun brained with a maulin' spike, and Cookie's throat was marked belike. It had been gripped by fingers 10, and there.
And it's a good thing they had a pewter mug hanging around with the vest and the blousey thing and the straps.
There was a wanted in Variety somewhere that said, guy who looks with big beard who can sing like a pirate owns his own tankard.
With a do-rag.
There lay all good dead men like break a day in a boozing can. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Nah, he's just, getting an early start on the TikTok trends.
That's so true. That's an early start. So wait, so as a vampire, he learned this song somehow?
Yes.
Or did he pick it up? Did he pick it up from the moment that the guy said, "Can you sing?" and he said, "I can try."
Yeah, here. Do you have any lyrics? I can get the rest. Just give me a sheet of lyrics.
Give it away. Who's got a vest?
Apparently, the fisherman sheriff, is not impressed.
Clearly.
It was him, but he was paler and less piratey.
And what's in the bag? What's in the sack? What's in the satchel?
That's a good question.
That's where he keeps all his shot.
I mean, I know pirates have those things, so it doesn't surprise me that he's got one. And whose geriatric cane is resting in the back there in the corner?
How about it? Did you recognize him?
It's definitely not him. Though there is something
He's
strange
too
about
alive.
Maybe it's the beard.
Why is he wearing that pirate outfit, Doctor?
He's a bit eccentric.
Eccentric? The guy belongs in a loony bin. Kennedy, let's pack up and get out of here.
Kennedy.
And there you go.
Okay, we're off.
That was the guy from the first scene. The deputy. Or
Let's
whatever.
see. If I just had another electric pheasant, I could put it right here.
I'm still waiting for that ninja root serum. It's been days. Do you have it?
Doctor, you shouldn't.
Yes, but as you remember, I promised Max I wouldn't give it to you.
And where's my small glass container of balsamic vinegar?
Tell me you murdered Judge Henry.
What's happening?
Oh, it's an effect.
Oh, he's got filters. Yeah,
Whoa.
filters for days.
What
the fuck? And where'd the pirate outfit go?
What's the matter with Max?
He must be having a reaction to the serum I gave him to change his face. It works fine on humans, but Max is a zombie. It must be some kind of
I thought Max was a
My God,
zombie.
he's a beast.
Don't give her.
Why is he not dressed like a pirate? The whole plot is just taking a turn here that I'm not sure I'm
No,
following.
that was to disguise him so the cops didn't know
But
that
he
he was the one that committed murder.
But was he not in the pirate outfit as he started to convert? Oh, no, he wasn't.
No.
He was back in whatever the jumpsuit is.
Okay.
The serum!
Don't worry, Max. I won't give it to her.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, that was
man.
about the
Okay,
worst
so
stab ever.
lady, when you just hold the knife this way and hit him with the fist, no one will know the difference.
Hold the knife against his back. And okay.
Count Lugo, you will live again.
Wait. Did she know the camera was there? Is this a documentary now?
If only I could have done something to stop it.
I'm still
Lucy,
standing.
you'll pay for this.
The doctor is not dead?
Well,
I mean, he would have fallen over, right?
What you didn't realize is the white tie the doctor wears is actually a double-sided adhesive. Stuck him right there.
The contact cement.
I've got the ninja root. I can bring Count Lugo back.
Maybe get some sun while I'm at it.
Do something about that mole. You know they can take those things off.
Where'd Conrad go?
Oh God, she's stuck in the backyard. No, here. Oh,
Yeah, why is it that Conrad's movies, who's starring Conrad, show about 90 seconds total of Conrad?
Now, Conrad was totally all over Grandparents from Outer Space. Come on.
True, good point. And
that was a surprisingly long, amount of screen time for Conrad.
But in
Even
Hillbilly
his own
Monster, he was the investigator looking for the guy. He was in the first 3 minutes of the film, and we never saw him again. This film, he's a private eye. He has this private eye fetish thing. He really wants to be. He wants to be private eye.
Yep.
And he was
either that or it's all supposed to be one big cinematic universe.
I'm starting to think that, which is why I want the cops to be the same people in all of these.
Wow, that's a great thought. Now, why was the private investigator involved in this story at all? Who was he investigating for? And who was he looking for? I'm still not really sure. He didn't know anything about the explosion.
He doesn't want to get into it at the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
International interest. Hey, he can track people too. That's pretty good for a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Just go in the fridge. Yeah, that way. Okay, fine.
Exit stage left.
Someone's following me. Yeah, nothing. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, action shot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that just means bad things.
Clearly.
There's a shake of hair. What the? Oh, it's the.
Welcome to South America.
Glad you're here. Good to see you. I'm always on call, you know.
And who are you now?
Heard from Andy. He says we have a murder.
The body inside and dead.
Guess we're
Could
gonna
be
have
a
to take a
murder.
look.
Okay. And you found your lens cap. Hey, congrats.
This time, take the camera out of the case before you shoot the crime scene
All those
photos.
black pictures that you have. Here's the reason.
With you to take some pictures?
Not yet. I'll let you do it.
Be ready. Yeah, readier than that. Yeah, we're gonna need some pictures. Can you read this?
We got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Apparently, Andy saw Lucy Black murder Dr. Fregosi.
Wait. Who saw what now?
Andy saw.
Andy.
Dr. Fregosi.
Dr. Fregosi is the guy that got stabbed.
Right.
Yes.
And someone saw it. Saw Lucy, the woman with the mole, stab
Okay,
Dr. Fregosi.
so Andy is Andy the butler guy?
Yeah, I think he's the guy with the glasses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, this you can tell this is a really artsy film because you have to stop and really think about it.
Banks is taken off after Lucy.
Is that camouflage over the light?
Yes, well, they want to be prepared for the next Japanese raid.
I wish it was that easy. Andy's in the wind. He doesn't want any part of this.
He's a ghost. Well, he's a zombie ghost.
Good news, you're my new crime scene photographer.
Wait, what? No, I work for the press.
Yeah.
Not there, not now. We have some criminals to catch. You can take pictures.
Someday and soon and for the rest of your life.
Bag this, then follow me.
What
You
is
got
that
it.
piece of
Larry, let's
paper?
go.
Yes, sir. After
Be a
you.
hat. Be a bro.
And who is this guy? With
This
a
guy like a national marshal?
Did the other cop they had that looked like Donnie Wahlberg have to work that day? Couldn't film the scene? Is that what happened?
Didn't. And Chief Fishing Vest is gone.
Yeah.
Fishing vest.
Oh shit, they're tracking.
Oh my gosh, it's over here. You can tell because of the movie. Nice. Do that spell. Wait, that's the same place she just was.
I swear that's the same
shot.
exact scene that we just, yeah.
Oh my god, he's not very fast, is he? No, dude, get your hair out of your eyes. You're gonna run into a tree.
He's right there.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, touchdown! Oh, no. All right, here I go. Stocky. Close up. Bam! Right into the forehead.
And throttle. Wow, that was
That's
quick.
impressively fast. That was a wow. She's super green now.
Is she the same actress?
Well, that's a good question. It is the same wig.
I don't see a mole.
She doesn't have the beauty mark.
I know the beauty mark's gone.
And she looks a lot younger, but I don't see the mole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have a Plan 9 situation going on here? I don't know.
She just looks younger and no mole.
Yeah.
Let me just see if we can zoom in on this. Let me see. Hang on.
I just want to see the face.
Let me see if we can do this. This is a little complicated, high-tech work here. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well done. Shit. There's no mole.
No mole.
It was, yeah.
I don't think that's
Face
the
is
same
rounder.
actress. I just don't think it's the same
Rounder,
actress.
rounder face.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay.
Oh, he's back. Oh, no. Sorry. Not
Looks like we
Conrad.
found our
Sorry.
Okay, so they're only about 10 seconds behind, and he's carrying his travel coffee mug in this pursuit.
Is he really? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Right?
I thought it was supposed to be a gun at one point. Man. No.
I'm not going back and forth to craft services just to get coffee. Fuck you.
The marks are
You're not
fresh.
paying me
You're
enough
supposed to be
to do
nearby. Let's go.
She's a strainer. What is this?
We'll just leave her here to rot in the sun.
I've got to get a picture of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Clearly, she's a photographer.
Yeah.
There was no line.
She has
no click.
She has done a picture before.
What is that weird-looking thing running down the road there?
Get out of my backyard.
What kind of perspective does he have that he can?
It has no face.
Who's talking?
It looks like a gorilla.
Nah.
Who's talking?
No.
It's Conrad.
I know what it is. It's Max.
That's Conrad.
The one that just killed Lucy Black.
Where'd he come from?
How the fuck does he know that?
Tell you what. It looked like he's headed for the river. Larry, I want you to follow him.
Larry, you, Mo, and Curly follow that guy.
I'm going to go get some backup help. We need help.
Some backup help.
And where are you going, Marissa?
I'm going with the chief. That thing looks very
Who the hell is
scary.
Marissa?
All right, Larry, you know what to do. Just follow him down the creek, and I'll get some help, and I'll be right back.
Okay, Chief.
So, wait.
Chief? He just calls everybody Chief.
No,
Like, hey, guy, hey, man, hey, Chief.
So, Chat, tell me. Was Conrad just pretending to be the other guy because the other guy couldn't voice those lines? Or...
Because as we previously stated, he was at work.
Or is the Conrad character now the chief? Which he wasn't previously. He was some private investigator. So which of those two do you think is most likely in the Conrad universe here?
Oh, wow. That's a tough choice. I think in Conrad's head, he's the chief.
So I'm going to go with the other chief, the real chief, the guy that the actor that played the chief wasn't available for these pickup lines, and Conrad voiced it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing.
Oh my God. No, I think you're right.
Crazy.
Oh God. Okay, Chief. Except your Conrad's voice.
They'll never know the difference. What is this? Is this the zombie now? What the hell? He's walking like a zombie.
Sneaking.
He's finding something.
Or as the Bengals would say, he's walking like an Egyptian.
I'll leave my hat there so I'll know where to come back to. Yeah. And I'll take off my left shoe and I'll leave it here.
The hell?
He'd hear me coming with that big hat. Oh. Sing pirate songs.
What is that? Oh, that's the.
To ashes, Count Lugo.
Oh, he's gone. Whoa.
He's never thrown a baseball in his life.
As in,
yes,
I was here when I did this. And now he's going to crawl up on someone who's already run away.
One of the things that we've all experienced at one point, if you lean over while you're walking, you can see much better in front of you.
And no one can hear you. Okay? Dude, you're never going to get there that way. 2, 3, 4. Come on, let's go.
What? Wait, what? What? What?
Yes! Everybody lost interest.
Yes!
The chief wasn't there, kind of had the voice in the last one, and then in the last thing, they're like, this makes no fucking sense, we're done.
Oh, they named him his actual name.
Nathan Rosen, well done.
What just happened?
Well, he's true that no one could come back from the dead anymore or be turned back from a zombie to a real person because he chucked the stuff in the river and it sank like a stone, which it was a pill bottle full of air.
But we just saw that the other guy that was obviously a police officer because he had a brown shirt and a badge dangling on his pocket. He was in pursuit. The chief, who was Conrad's voice, all of a sudden was running to get backup help. Marissa, whoever she was getting involved.
That's right. That's right.
What the?
Everybody lost interest. I'm going with that. Everybody's like, this is going nowhere. I quit.
I think they all realized that whatever checks Conrad was writing for them weren't going to be cashed, and he couldn't get the film done before they figured that out. Yeah, they all got returned.
Andy in the plant. Chief finishing vest. Oh yeah, Guy. Oh my God.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
No. Stay where you are.
If I tell you not to hurt me, you're legally not allowed to. I know that because I'm a judge.
Yes, the voodoo lady of wherever. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this was the same photographer as the other photographer, right? The same woman, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And do we know if she was Marissa, or have we not determined that?
It might have been her.
That's what I think.
She might have doubled with the woman without the. It's her.
Yeah.
With the wig on. If you put the black wig on her and lay her on her side.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you're
she's
saying
that woman dead?
She's the woman. Yeah, so the only one left standing at the end of the film to shoot the final scenes was this one, Conrad's voice, and the guy, the sheriff deputy guy that's walking around. They were the only ones left willing to work.
They were the only ones left at the end.
Oh my God. That really wasn't her dead. That was really this girl. This girl.
It was this woman, yeah.
Oh my God! Is this the same guy as was the sheriff? Or is it a different guy?
No.
Okay.
No, different guy.
Okay, yeah.
Now Julia Pringle was clearly the shining star of this whole film.
She was absolutely the best part of this movie.
There's our Marvin Kennedy. There is our Marvin Kennedy.
I think the whole procedure went in 3 steps. It was like everybody's in. We've included everybody good. Everybody's in the first half hour of it. By the end of the first half hour of filming, they'd all gotten sick of Conrad and said, "I'm not going to do this if you're going to be in this fucking movie." So he's gone. He disappears for an hour, right? And then right there at the end, they're like, "Okay, I've got 3 people left. I've got to do just something to get us through to the end of the film.
Got to wrap it up somehow."
I've got all the scenes of long hair boy running through the woods. We can use that as our end. But here's the thing: if you see this movie from the perspective of that guy, it makes a lot of sense because he throws the thing, and that's his retribution. He's done.
Yeah, that's his art.
He's saved the world from whatever that was in that serum. And so him walking off in the woods is like a good into the sunset kind of moment for him. But that's not what this movie is about.
I think you trying to categorize what this movie was about is a mistake.
Well, that's the mistake we always make.
But Valdo, let's take a moment and talk to me about what you saw in the direction of this film.
The direction of this film.
Conrad Brooks directed this film. I mean, what nuances?
No, but I think there was some definite Conrad themes. I think the Conrad theme of filming one person while 3 people talk off screen is one of his genres.
Yes,
it's one of his strong points.
It's one of his signatures.
His direction, kind of, his direction that he gave people was like, all right, you're giving me a little bit too much maple. I want more oak.
But I swear, this Marvin Kennedy guy, that name has been a name in some of the other Conrad films that we've watched. Did you look to see if this was the guy that wrote that music?
I don't think it was because I did IMDb for him.
Yeah, all right.
All right, hang on. Marvin Kennedy. IMDb. It's real quick.
It's so funny, my God.
No, that's just the one that you have.
Yeah. It says Marvin Kennedy, known for his work in Subconscious Reality, Jangel, The Beast from the East, Forbidden Room. I don't think this actually has any. I don't know if this has any entrance in IMDb. I think that might be a thing. So,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like. I mean, but Jangel was the other one that we saw, but it's an earlier version of that, or it's an earlier of whatever trilogy that was part of.
Okay, so I'm looking at Hillbilly Monster, and I don't see Marvin Kennedy's name here. I'm trying to see if any of these names.
I do have composer for Too Many, Forbidden Room, and Out There, 2014, 2011, 2010. Music department, same thing. Oh, wait. Small Fish, Small Pond, Musician, 2013.
Huh. Oh, wait, maybe.
Costume designer for Bigfoot.
Exclamation
mark. Wait, this is 2019. Hang on. We're going to have to look at this now. Oh, my God.
All right.
Sorry. Totally different thing. Jane Bell. All right. Yep. Diane Doris, sure. Boy, she was super stiff.
This guy. Oh, wait.
Now,
Guy Shine's son must be.
He was the blue shirt sweaty guy.
Yeah,
that's his son.
That's his son.
Yeah.
You'd think Conrad
would have gotten along a whole lot better.
You'd think Conrad would write a part for himself that actually, kind of threads throughout the film, not just a few scenes in the beginning.
Conrad either got tired, hungry, or like institutionalized during the filming of this movie. Right? And so that's why he was.
Oh, I'm going to have to go in and take a look at that body.
Can I come with you to take some pictures?
Not yet. I'll let you know.
These outtakes? What is this? That was actually better than the other scene.
Oh, mother, the blood!
I had to do that.
Oh, okay. And there it is. And there it is.
The outtake. The blooper reel.
Oh, man. Wow. Yeah.
Holy cow. Man. They just get weirder and weirder, and I mean, less and less aware that there's anything going on like on screen.
And I'm going to give us a little bit of a preview of our next Conrad-A-Thon feature. The next time we do this.
Well, you're here and you have the time, so why not see them?
All right, I'll look at him, but I expect my money or he's out.
I understand. Come this way.
Get a flavor of this. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I think they're using the same props from the movie we just saw.
Oh, no.
I swear, Conrad has a fetish about, like, I don't even know what you call them, because she's kind of geisha looking, but
it's true.
These, like, mystical women thing.
Mm.
Oh, it's very strange.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that was another one. I'm not going to comment on how good or bad it was. Just that it was.
Oh, the film that we just saw?
Yeah.
I shouldn't do this, but I happen to see the beginning of the film that we're going to see next time. I'm not going to go really any further, but I just want to get your immediate reaction to the opening of this film, which we haven't seen yet. We have not seen this film yet.
Wait, time out.
I'm trying.
Time out. Wait, it's
Gypsy Vampire 3.
No, but we've seen this. I mean, this actual footage was from another movie that we saw, another Conrad movie that we saw. It's gonna be like, because they just walked back and forth in the fairgrounds, and then it was like something would happen in a room somewhere else. And then it would be them in the fairgrounds again. Oh my God, no!
Right? And the funny thing about this is called Gypsy Vampire 3: Freaky Vampire. The film that we saw was J. Rawl. Was that what's that character? Jan Rawl? J. Rawl?
Yes.
3
yes.
Hillbilly Monster.
Right. Oh.
It's the 3 thing.
Oh. That's awesome.
Isn't that hilarious? They actually it's all the same damn footage.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
Of course, this is Bruce Porkchop Lindsay. Now, Bruce Lindsay was in the last film we just watched without the pork chop name, so I don't know what happened in between. Either put a few pounds. John Durham also, same guy.
John Durham's in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same weekend.
Yeah. Before they all quit.
All right, someone else.
So, yeah, these are all the same panning shots of the same carnival that came to wherever he is in West Virginia.
It is all the same lettering, too.
It's definitely the same. I remember this specific ride and the shot, the other.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the same.
Absolutely. We were making fun of it then. Now it's like, oh, I can't make fun of it again.
Yeah.
Come on, it just seems mean.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay, and so we're freak show again. Oh, Conrad Brooks is Digger.
Yeah, so we won't spoil any more of it. We'll save it. We'll save it for the next time. But
oh God, the half rabbit, half armadillo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was all there.
Oh, so funny. So
Wow.
okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, chat. How do you rate 1 being the worst, 10 being the best? How do you rate our film tonight, Zombies on the Loose, starring Conrad Brooks in one scene?
In all fairness, this actually had zombies on the loose. I mean, there have been films that have had stuff in the title that didn't exist in the film.
Can I tell you something that I find interesting here? Because a lot of the dialogue, like the mobster dialogue that one character used, and what was the other thing? The fact that this serum came from the deepest, darkest parts of Africa, right? These are lines that you would hear in a film from the 30s or 40s. Right. The other thing I find interesting about this is that Conrad was friends with Leo Gorcey Jr. Okay, from the Bowery Boys.
Okay.
The Bowery Boys, one of their most famous films was Ghosts on the Loose.
Oh.
So I think Conrad actually lives in 1947, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's where all of everything comes from.
That's very interesting. I can see that. Yeah,
it might be Spooks on the Loose. I'm not sure if it's Ghosts or Spooks on the Loose. One of those. But yeah, it's a Bowery's
Boys.
Boys.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
But yes. It's zombie on the loose. Yeah, see, Wrenchy, it's only the one zombie.
Oh, it's just one zombie on the loose.
It's just the one zombie. So that makes even more sense.
Well, he was. You're right, Valdo. He was on the loose. He was. Yeah.
Super impressive that they would keep to the script like that.
I mean, the fact that the title has anything to do with the film itself is actually impressive.
Yeah.
It's
a step forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Conrad actually voiced the other character off screen at the end of the film because he had to wrap up the film somehow.
God, I love that. I love the thought of that. I love the thought of them filming it serially too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
They filmed every scene in that order.
I mean, they literally did this on. Yeah, and they literally did this on like a maybe a DVC, a digital camcorder.
Yeah.
But digital tape, not digital, hard drive kind of where you can manipulate the files very easily.
No.
Oh,
It's
man.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's just great. They do. They get better and better. So relative to all of the Conrads that we've seen, and granted, not all of them have been Conrads, I would put this closer to the bottom than the top.
Okay. For
the end alone. Because the reconciliation happened in most of the other movies. There was, for good or bad, there was a story at the end that ended. This just seemed to stop.
Okay, so I guess how are we rating Conrad films? Are we rating them for entertainment value or for quality of filmmaking and storytelling?
Yeah, I think it's like, 1 to 10 walks across the screen.
Oh my God!
I was trying to think of a better unit than walks across the screen, but I couldn't come up with it in a short amount of time. 1 or 2 awkward pauses.
Wow! I just
1 to 10 feet between actors.
Yeah.
I want to know if he ever really sold any one of these films. Like anybody actually bought one.
great question.
And this is our the next one. This is what we'll be watching next time.
Oh, nice.
And the neat thing
got
about
a new hat.
And I've got a double feature here: Gypsy Vampire.
Oh yeah.
And Saturn Avenger versus the Terror Robot.
Nice. I'm assuming Saturn Avenger's the good guy?
I don't know.
I would hope so. Wouldn't you think the Terror Robot would feel bad just being named Terror Robot?
Starring Conrad Brooks. So he's
there. Where? Oh, he's in one of the suits.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wants us to believe.
Got a budget. Oh God.
It did. Good Lord. They painted the skulls.
And it's actually the world of Conrad Brooks.
Oh, wow. That feels like a series.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's one big universe.
The universe of Conrad Brooks. That would be awesome.
Wow.
Well, he does seem to use the same people a lot.
Yeah. Man. So
I hope even though we make fun that whoever is, Conrad, wherever he is happy that people are getting enjoyment from it, whether we make fun of him or not.
Exactly.
It's the fact that he's being seen that's important to him, and I think that's the good thing that we're doing.
And I know this as fact because I knew Conrad and we've talked a lot, and he was very proud of his B movie status. He was very proud of his cheap, low budget, no budget filmmaking.
Yeah.
And he wore that as a badge of honor. He did.
The more I think about the voice of the chief, I'm done again because that's what happened.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
We need to come back and shoot some scenes. Fuck you. Never want to see you again in my life. Right. All right, let's do it without you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a professional. I can just read the lines. Nobody will know the difference.
Ruin my name.
We'll do it off camera.
It'll be fine.
Hey, I've already done, most of the dialogue like that anyway, so they're not going to notice.
Doesn't have to be the person.
See, that's actually a brilliant move on his part. If you film the dialogue that way, where you're only showing one of the actors, it always leaves that option open for you, and doesn't seem odd. Brilliance.
You can voice over with anyone.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's our feature for tonight, and the only person that rated it was Jean. She gave it a 1.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yep. Haas says, on the advice of counsel, I refuse to answer it on grounds that it will make me think of this movie again.
We're through this, right? I don't have to think about it anymore.
Yes. Oh boy. That's good. All right. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. So, Valdo Jr., hope you enjoyed your time. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Hope you enjoyed your time with this great feature that, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Well done. Well done.
Has cursed my presence.
Well done.
So, all right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out on a Saturday night. Appreciate it. And we will catch you next time. Cheers. Bye.